It's like trying to ride a bike again, trying to get everything together for a stream, especially now that I'm multi-streaming. So it's like, okay, let me try to get this together, and let me see what thing that I forgot. That's basically what I'm looking for. But anyway, welcome to a Tuesday night stream here in Fistina's Secondhand Stitches land. What's up, Kel? You're always here promptly whenever I start. So you must have them notifications turned on, which is fine with me, of course. I appreciate you being here. What's going on with you? Huh? What's happening? What are you doing? Since you're the one that's here, so you get to have the floor. That's probably why you have the notifications on, isn't it? I have a desktop. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I guess y'all are getting an ad now. I forgot about that. Unless, you got your lovely anti-ad thing. I finished a project. VR shoes are done and working. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. That's cool. VR shoes. You've always got something cool going on with the VR. I could never. I'm not cool enough for that. Me and my sewing things over here, that's what I got going on. I can finally take walks in Skyrim. Okay. Scrim. Skyrim. Yeah. Yeah. It's two computer mice I taped to my feet. Well, I mean, whatever works. That's the thing. Is like, if it works, then whatever. Like, that's half the time that I feel like I'm describing things at work. Is like, if it works, then let it ride, and if it doesn't, then to hell with it. So, no, I feel you. It's like, whatever works. But oh, okay. Now, is this like something? Is this like something that you wrote? I feel like that the reswad, reswad. Yes, I'm just making words out of acronyms now. Reswad, or is this something that you downloaded? Oh, pre-made. Oh, okay. All right. Well, it could have been either way. I mean, you could have been like, just one more minute to hack into the mainframe, and I'm gonna make this. I could see you doing that. So, just saying. But anyway, cost me $30. Yeah. Well, good. As long as it's accomplishing something and it's not just a waste, then hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So, well, good. Well, yeah. What's up with me? Yeah. Obviously trying to get back into the streaming thing. It wasn't a year in between my last stream, so I think that's a win. Okay, just the fact that I told Stankflap, I was like, hey, I'm gonna stream Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm actually committing to it. I think that's a win. So, anyway. But, yeah, what we're going to do. We're going to do some sewing. I got y'all set up over here. It's going to be a little bit different than upcycling. I know my YouTube folks are probably going to be here for upcycling, but I've needed to take a second and do something different from making clothes. So, I'm going to be making some kennel quilts. And I'm going to get into a whole thing about that later. But they had a marathon sewing thing with the group this weekend that I clearly missed, but nevertheless, there's always going to be pets in need. But yeah, I'll tell y'all more about that later on. But yeah, so we're going to be sewing, doing some pressing. I'm going to be working with a bunch of scraps, so things are going to be nice and chaotic, just how I like them. Been reading like a lot. Okay, reading is good. I always tell myself that I'm going to read more, and then I just end up sewing more. So I guess that's what my brain wants to do at this point in my life, is not read. I mean, you know, I'm going to read like little things, but like getting into like a book or something, yeah, I mean, I could do it, but I'd rather be sewing. So actually, I'd rather be doing this. So, but no, that's cool. I like that. Reading a lot. I'm sure you've probably been writing a lot too. So, I guess I can use my phone chat instead of having to look over there. Again, the cord management is not there, but I got my Twitch chat on my phone. So, I have actually. See, I knew it. I knew it. But yeah, that's awesome. Let's see. Novel. Oh yeah, I remember you saying that you had reworked some chunks of it. You know, like from the one that I gotten like long ago that I didn't read. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad. I'm sorry. I don't know again. I don't have an excuse. I don't have an excuse. It's not like it was bad or anything. I mean, I read the first parts of it. I just, life gets to lifing. So, yeah, don't hate me. Clearly you don't if you're here. So clearly it's not a big deal if you keep showing up. So, but yeah, so let's see. Make sure. Let me check. Oh, hey. Hey, Kat. How about we not knock over the camera with your head? She's not used to having all of these lights and all these tripods sitting in the middle of the floor, so apparently she has decided that she wants to knock her head into them. Yeah, how about we go right over here? Oh. Okay. She didn't like me gently just pushing her over to the side. Anyway. Okay. Okay. I mean, again, relevant. It's relevant. You know, I've done my civil duty today. I've got my voted sticker there. That's the whole reason to vote, is to get the sticker and to post it on social media and be like, see, I voted and you didn't. Not like you specifically, but you know what I mean. But yeah, got my voted sticker, did my civil duty. So yeah, no, it's that's right. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna check just to make sure that this was working. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's so like, for any nerds that might be out there that are wondering about multi-streaming, the way that I'm doing it is I'm doing it through OBS Studio with a plugin, and it's streaming to YouTube and it's streaming to Twitch. So in that same, you know, kind of thing here is I've got the Twitch chat, which is here and here, and then I have YouTube, which is here, and then I have a chat, which is here. So yeah, there's a lot going on. But it's way less intimidating than it was when I streamed a couple weeks ago, because now I know what to expect. Like, I can see over here in YouTube that it has excellent, and I can see over here in Twitch that it says my bit rate is shit, but I think that that's a lie. So we're just going to ignore that, and we're just going to roll with how things are. So pseudo-humans, bioplastic. Well, I mean, I wouldn't expect for things to not be bizarre in your novel. I mean, you are still you. Like, it's gonna be weird and bizarre. So yeah, I definitely would not expect anything less than that. So that's good to hear that you got that going on. Very good. Very good. But Yeah, if for some reason that you came in here and said that you have some sort of like cookie cutter novel that was just run of the mill, I mean, one, I'd be like, okay, what happened to the real Kel? And yeah, so, but yeah, no, that's good. That's good that it's still crazy, crazy. So, blink twice, right? That would literally, like, that would be something I'd be like, okay, I need you to somehow virtually blink twice if something is wrong, if you're in duress. You're under duress. That's true though. Very true. All right, so I'm gonna sit this down there, and I'm going to, let's see, got my microphone on here, got this camera, hello, got this camera over here. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, let's move this around like that. Okay, and then you can see this camera. Whoa, no, it's an earthquake. All right. Look who it is. What's up? What's up? We got Tessa B in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. How you doing? See, look, I just made my face cam small because I was gonna go over there. Guess I'll keep it big. Let's see. Yeah. You know, I gotta do like those other streamers do. And what they do is they'll talk for like the first hour. Not saying that I'm gonna do this, but I know some of the bigger streamers, they'll just talk for like an hour before they actually get into what they're gonna do. But of course, they're the ones that are like, that's like their full-time thing, and they're gonna be talking like, or sure, they're gonna be streaming for like, I don't know, 8 hours. Yeah, no, that ain't me. That ain't me. So, y'all are gonna get 2 hours, maybe 2.5 if you're good. So mainly if I'm good. That's the biggest thing. But yeah, I do plan on doing at least a couple hours. But yeah, I'm here trying to do the damn thing again. We'll see what happens, but but yeah, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome. Give us a little update on how life be lifing for you. You know, we were just talking a little bit, catching up with Kel. You know how we do. You know how we do. Good. I'm probably posting on YouTube. There's a lot. Wow. All of the niceness that you had. Wow. Okay. Well, then I guess bring on the sassiness. I need to put my dukes up, put my guard up, and be like, all right, now what? Where the sassiness at? Well, let me get my phone back in my hand so I can look and see what you gonna say. Listen, I need to. Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, set the tone. I understand. I know. I I can understand where the sassiness, where everything can come from when it's been so long since I've streamed. I mean, y'all have been around for a long time. My Twitch folks have been around for a minute, so I'm here only washing dishes and cooking, so I just have to listen and not talk. Listen, you're all about sassy, I know. Okay, so we got Spazzy in the YouTube chat, and we got Tezaby, we got Kel over here in the Twitch chat. All right. Let's see what we got. I got 2, 3, and so, okay. As long as you're barefoot. Man, Y'all might make this a little bit harder on me tonight. You know, because the last time it was like one chat was going for a while and then my YouTube was popping off. But now I got, of course, to be fair, Stankflap also wasn't home when I streamed last time. So now he's home. And yeah, so he can harass both chats. Uh, yeah. So this should be pretty good. Mwahaha. Wow. All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So when I streamed a couple weeks ago, again, it had been a long time. It had been almost, I don't know, 6 months, probably more than that. And so, like I said, I had my YouTube, had my Twitch. So, my YouTube folks are mainly from my school community, which is an upcycling community. And then my Twitch, y'all know who you are. Anyway, so in the school community, after my stream last time, all of the folks in there were like, man, you really be talking a lot on your stream. I'm like, yeah, I do have some years of practice, with chatting it up with y'all. So I think no one called you. Not the butt. Not the butt. Oh boy. What is going on? Hello. We got Run It Back Rack in the house. See, look. All right, y'all are gonna be, y'all are gonna be popping off. What's up? What's up, YouTube? How you doing? I'm glad that you could make it. Welcome to me streaming. Now listen, I want to let you know. If you hear me talking and saying some randomness to other people, I don't want you to be confused. I'm talking to my Twitch chat. So I got a lot going on. But I'm glad that you could make it. I know, let's see, it's 7:30 where you're at. So I know it's a little bit later in the evening, but yeah, no, glad you could join us. We are going to be sewing eventually, but I got to spend some time, talking it out with my folks. So tushy, that is a tushy. Now, one thing too that I am going to figure out is I'm going to have one of the chats on the screen for next time. I did not get to that this time, but I'll probably have Twitch chat on the screen so that the YouTube folks know what the hell I'm talking about. That would make more sense, I think, and it'd probably be easier to set up because I've done that before. But yeah, I didn't get to that point this time, so it's okay. It's all right. But yeah, so we will be sewing. That's going to be our craft for tonight. And whoa, don't move around. This is me talking to my phone now. I'm telling my phone to not click on things that I didn't tell it to not click on. All right, y'all done talking? Y'all gonna let me sew now? Y'all gonna let me sew? All right. Okay, so let's get everything squared away. And get this small so you can see me and see what I do over there. All right. Okay, so for those of you that may have missed it, let me scooch over here. Oh God, I can't read the YouTube from over there. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta switch things around because I cannot read how small that YouTube chat is from over there. All right, come over here. Okay. Can I make this bigger? No? Okay, fine. All right, I see it. Run It Back, Rack, Stankflap, Spazzykins. Okay. All right. Oh, y'all gonna let me sew for now? Okay. Fair enough. How many times does... Right. Hey, but you know the interesting thing about it though is like I don't even drink anymore. Like I mean all of those days of like pandemic drinking and all of that, like I don't even drink anymore, like for real real, because I just got tired of it and I was like, eh. So yeah, no, it was, my drinking game will consist of water that I have in my, or you know, we if we have like a sody pop, yes, a sody pop, it's the little tiny ones. So yeah, that's like just enough. I think I get a 12-ounce can and it feels huge to me. I'm so used to like the little mini cans. They're like 7.5 ounces or something. So yeah, that would be my version of a drinking game, but it's cool. It's cool. All right. So, for those of you that missed it, can you still see me? Yes, you can still see me. I am going to be working on kennel quilts. Now, you may ask, what is a kennel quilt? I'm very happy that you asked. So, it is basically what it sounds like. It's a quilt for a small kennel that is donated through this website called kennelquilts.com. Actually, it's through their Facebook page, but I used to, well, it's been a couple years since I donated. It got a little expensive to ship them, but I wanted to kind of break things up for my upcycling stuff, and I just really wanted to do something to where I can use up some scraps. So I have a bunch of like small scraps, and I've been working on piecing those together. And yeah, the kennel quilts are 18 by 12, 12 by 18. That's what they finish at. So I'm just going to be putting some scraps together and yeah, kind of doing that. Unless I change my mind. I might change my mind because it happens, but never did only a social drink. I know people that. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, that's times they do be a changing. So yeah, I completely understand. But yeah, on the kennel quilts, it's a really good cause. I mean, what they do is they'll put out a flash if there's some sort of like disaster that happens, and they'll put out a flash call to all the sewists and say, hey, we need kennel quilts to go to this place because there were fires or there was some natural disaster or something. So, you know, I'm trying to, I'm trying to help the animals because, I mean, they can't help themselves. So, hey, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help the animals. So it's a cause that I like to contribute to. And yeah, so I've got all, and look, we're going to have a little tour of my scraps. Now y'all know that I'm going to have a bunch of different ones. Now look at it. This has little kitties on it. Little kitty cats. And yeah, so all these little scraps, a lot of people don't even like mess with pieces of oh my God. They don't mess with pieces of fabric this small. But me, I just feel so bad throwing them away. I'm like, I gotta figure out a way to do something with them. But I have a lot of different types of fabrics, a lot of different colors. Like this one is almost the right size as it is. I just need to add a little bit more. But yeah, the kennel quilts don't really get much bigger than this. So again, they come together pretty quickly. And there's certain parameters that you have to follow, like you have to use your cotton fabrics and all that stuff, and don't use flannel because it gets into claws and things like that. But yeah, all of my scraps are like cotton, quilting cotton. So look at this. Look at this. Some shit I was given. See that? I got little pieces. See now, okay. Let me tell you a story about this right here. Oh my God! Let me get it in the camera. Jeez. See now, I probably would not piece something this small together now, but I had this together from previous excursions in the sewing world. But I probably wouldn't mess with stuff this small now. I'd probably put this inside of a Scrappy Pal. But wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on a second. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought it was playing a copyrighted song, even though it's a copyright-free playlist. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, wait a minute. I guess that song is royalty-free now? Anyway, I had to double check. The playlist that I chose is like 2.5 hours long, so sorry I freaked out a little bit. Listening to while I clean and work on my current sewing creation. Well, thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate you hanging out and listening and being a part of the sewing journey that I'm doing tonight. So, yeah. Feel free to hang out in lurk mode and chill and do your thing, and I'm going to do my thing, and we're just going to hang out and do our things together. What? To what? What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? If you're saying something in response to me, just know that like most of the things that I say, I'm not going to retain it. And you should remember this from my old streaming days, that I may say something and I'm not going to remember it like in 5 minutes. Because my brain's got a lot of other shit going on over here, so. I guess what I need to do, I need to press some stuff. Y'all know I don't like getting the iron out. I don't know what it is about it. Some people love pressing their fabric. I'm just not a fan. I just don't know what it is, but it's just something about it. It's probably because I have such a small space to kind of work with. All right, where is my thing? Why is that so warm? That's probably not. Oh, you're the scoot counter. Okay. Okay. All right, we got the scoot counter in chat. All right. I can live with that. Yeah, I will be scooting. That's for sure. So just know that things are all about scooting nowadays. All right, so we're gonna do a little pressing. Now, did I make any more water for my pressing? No, I did not. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna use my little concoction that's in this bottle right here. Don't ask me what's in the bottle. Huh? What? Oh, okay. All right, so y'all still see? Yeah, y'all can see. Okay. All right. Now, we did not say that the inside of the kennel quilt was going to be pretty. Nobody asked for the insides to be pretty. The fact is that it's functional, okay? That's what we're going for. If we were going for pretty on the inside of the quilt, then nothing would get done in my world. But, of course, y'all know that my background is in quilting, so you would think that I would probably like pressing and ironing and all that a little bit better, but I don't. I don't. I will avoid it. But, you know, this little thing gets pretty hot. This is the Aliso M3 Pro little project iron. It gets pretty hot. It's not like my big boy iron. That thing, I don't know. It gets a little too hot, I think. Y'all ever have an iron that gets too hot? I guess that's not really an issue, but it's fine. It's cool though. So I pieced some of these things together the other day, and I wasn't really going like with color schemes per se. I was just kind of putting stuff together just because I wanted to sew and I didn't want to think too hard. So I just started putting some stuff together. Now I will say like something like this, I've had this together for a long time. This was going to be a whole different project and it didn't turn into that. So it turned into what it's going to be now, which is going to be a kennel quilt. So that's okay though. Sometimes projects change and that's okay. That is quite okay. But yeah, I've been in a little bit of a, I wouldn't necessarily call it a funk per se, but with my upcycling stuff, I've been trying to really kind of just figure out like what I want to get into. I've been doing these t-shirt, like poncho t-shirt type things, and they're okay. I haven't listed them on any of my sites yet, but I have one thing that I am very, very happy that I did was I started posting on TikTok again. I had done this challenge like last year or the year before where I was posting, I think it was actually 2024, where I posted every day for 4 months. I was posting until I didn't feel like that I wanted to post anymore. And I went 4 months every day, at least once a day. And I've met a whole bunch of people, a bunch of really, really cool people. And then I just kind of fell off the face of the world. So but I started posting. Today's going to be day 4, I believe. I actually batch created some stuff. I did some videos this weekend that I could just put into 15-second clips, and that's helped out tremendously. But yeah, I started posting on TikTok, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, I hadn't seen you in so long." I figured everybody forgot about me, about little old me. But everybody was like, "Hey, you're back." So that was kind of neat. I just need to post more. I just need to put myself out there more. That's what I think my deal is. So we're going to go with the TikTok thing and see, because Instagram is like a whole nother ball game. I don't know. Instagram is just, it feels like I'm yelling into the void when I post over there. But you know, I got my crew, I got my close crew. But trying to grow, I don't know. It's like a big beast over there. Like you said, the coolness. Oh yeah, you did. You did send me that, and that is something that I've tried that before. A similar technique, but I haven't done it in a long time. Yes, you did send me that, and so to my what's in the bottle? Okay, Spazzy. I told you don't ask me what's in the bottle. Told you don't ask me what's in here. No, it's not even like anything. It's not a secret formula or anything. Honestly, it's all it is water and cheap vodka. That's it. Which is basically just starch. That's all it is. So that's what's in my bottle. I heard that it is a good substitute for some sort of substance. I forget. It's some sort of like ironing, pressing stuff, press magic, or I don't know. But I saw it on Facebook, one of the sewing groups I'm in, and they were like, yeah, you just get cheap vodka and water and put it in a bottle, and then there you go, you've got this stuff. And I was like, all right. It works pretty well, so I'm like, sure, I'll roll with it. But yeah, Spazzy, that's what's in my bottle. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't you yell at Spazzy. She is precious. I'm not. I'm not yelling at Spazzy. I'm not serious. I'm not trying to yell at Spazzy. She knows. Listen, I've hung out with her recently, okay? And y'all know I don't leave the house. But I hung out with her and some other folks in real life, IRL, at this event, and I was there until almost it shut down. Okay, so that is huge for me. That is a huge accomplishment for me to go out to an event and almost shut it down. All right, I'd much rather have been in my pajamas, in my comfy pants, but no, I dressed up and went to something. So don't come at me. But yeah, so like I said, as far as social media and trying to grow an audience and try to put myself out there and yada yada yada, yeah, I'm gonna try the TikTok. I think I was just really not wanting to post on TikToks because of all the changes, and it's pissing me off. But I mean, the people that I've met have been nothing but nice. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the TikToks goes again. Hey, look at that, the Joe you know. Out and about, cannot join. Just want to say, well, thank you for stopping by. Hey, I see. I've been peeping you streaming lately. So, well, or it was like a month ago or something. So yeah, no, but thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. It comes and goes though. Like some of us that used to stream back in the day, we'll disappear for a while and then we'll be like, hey, hey. We'll come right back and be in your face. In your face. So yeah, we have to take breaks sometimes. Okay, see how crazy this looks on the back? It's just gonna look crazy. Yeah, just kind of whatever. Okay, all right. Let's just sit that there. Sit this here. Let's not melt anything. Oh, did I press that? No. No. I did not. All right. I'm sure there's somebody, like, if there's somebody out there that's watching me press this and is probably just like cringing at me doing it, well, you're gonna have to just cringe. That's just what we do over here. You're just gonna have to cringe, and I'm sorry. But my days of perfectionism and all of that, no. Sorry, not sorry. But yay, look at that. I like this, like, color patterns. I like the color patterns on this top thing, along with all the strings too. Yeah, no, we're not doing any sort of that. Those days are long gone. All right, scoot counters number 3. Make sure you add a counter to the scoot counter. I'm gonna scoot over here real quick. 3. Yeah. All right. 4. Oh, we're at 4 now? Okay. All right, fair enough. I'm trying to see what this is doing. Okay. There we go. I'm trying to see all my stats at the same time. I got YouTube, 5. I got Twitch is 2. I got chat over here. Okay. All right. Oh. And then this is my whole screen. Yep. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Sorry, y'all just got to bear with me, okay? All right. Okay, I don't need that anymore. All right, can we see everything? Yeah, we can see everything. All right, so the finished size, like I was saying before, for these kennel quilts is 12 inches by 18 inches. And so like this piece, you know, with my seam allowance and all of that good stuff, this one is oversized. So we can trim this one down and get it to the correct size. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this down to 12.5 by 18.5. And then the way that you basically have to do these is you take your batting and you can quilt it on your batting, and then you turn it, you quilt it on your batting, you do it like a pillowcase, and then you turn it inside out and do like a top stitch around the edge. Or you can do the top stitch around the edge and then do your quilting, either way. But you can't do like something complicated. It's like I said, there's a bunch of rules. But what we're going to do is we're going to trim this down. And I'll do one. And then you'll see, and you'll be like, oh my God, I want to do some. Because I know you're going to want to do some. Because you want to help animals. All right, 18.5 by 12.5. Oh, all right, I need to change my rotary blade. That's another thing that I have problems doing. What are you yelling about over here? Cheap vodka is great to spray on theater clothes to get the funk out too. And we had the most fun dropping it. Dropping what? The cheap vodka? What? Are you drunk, Spazzy? Are you drunk? Cause you saying stuff and I don't even know what you're talking about. Wait, no, I didn't see the screw. Speaking of cringe, my cringe soundbite, I can't remember what it sounds like. Oh, wow. Yeah, Tez, I don't have my stream bot logged in. I don't even know what my login is for that. I was going to turn it on for the stream, and then I was like, I don't even know. I have no idea what the login is for it. So, yeah, I don't even remember either, because it's been a long time for that. A very, very long time. So I'll have to pull that out of, like, I guess pull it out of my ass and find it. All right, let's see. Did I cut this piece big enough? Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. So this is a piece of Franken batting. If you don't know what Franken batting is, I have pieces of batting that weren't quite big enough, so I did a zigzag stitch to join them. I don't know if you can see that, but there's one piece here and one piece here that I joined with a zigzag stitch to make a big enough piece for my kennel quilt. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna trim this up here. We are gonna do a little bit of my spray adhesive this is what I use for basting. Just a tiny little bit. Just to hold things in place. All right. You're not gonna lay down. There you go. All right, a little bit there. A little bit there. Lay things down. All right. Perfect. This iron isn't even on, but I'm just gonna use the residual heat to kind of lay things down. Okay, so now I need a backing piece. See, this doesn't have to be like perfect. Okay, now I need a backer piece. Now what am I going to use for that? I'm going to use do I use Bow Wow? I know it doesn't really match, but do I use Bow Wow? I could use this. So I don't know. Let me see. Can you see that? Can you read it? It's got a bunch of dog stuff on it. It says woof, growl, good dog, woof, woof, sniff. Yeah, these could probably be taken all sorts of different ways if you read it and didn't realize it was a dog. Ass would like to release the cringe. Whenever ass would like to. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll let you know when the cringe gets released. All right. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the method where we do our, like our sandwich, and then we quilt it after. So I'm going to take my fabric right side facing me, and then the right side with my little patchwork pieces. And I'm going to cut this down to the 12.5 by 18.5. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew around the edge of this, and I'm going to leave an opening so that I can turn it inside out, and then I'll do a top stitch around the edge, and then I'll do some light quilting, and then we will be done with this kennel quilt. See how fast that was? Of course, I had a little bit ahead of the game, but it's okay because I know y'all wouldn't want to see me do every freaking step. So, but yep. So I'm gonna go to my machine over here. Y'all want to move around? Here, let's move over here. Like this. Y'all like that? Okay, see? That wasn't too painful. All right. So I'm just going to take some clips here and just mark where I'm going to leave it open to turn it inside out. And you know, if I mess it up, then so be it. I'll fix it. You can do that in the sewing world. You mess something up, you just freaking fix it. That's what seam rippers are for, and scissors. Hey. All right. I'm already messing up. All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to continue on. I'm going to continue on. I think I'm going to do my next one differently. It's okay. Oh, and if you're curious, if anybody's curious, I'm using a 2.5 inch or 2.5 stitch length on my machine. So now, why did you just turn off? Why would you do that? My phone just was like, I'm not going to show you the chat anymore. Ooh wee, I'm not going to show you the chat. What are you saying over here? You were looking at YouTube chat. That was back when you were talking about what was in your bottle and said something to use cheap vodka as Febreze. And then we drop it. Oh, okay. Okay, I did read that. I just didn't know what the hell you were talking about. When you said something about drop it, I was like, do you drop the clothes after you do the vodka? So yeah, I did read that comment. You can go back to the VOD and check this. You can go back to the VOD on YouTube, because once the live stream gets done, it'll post to my YouTube channel. So yeah, you can go back and you can see that I did read it before. Don't you come at me. Don't you come at me. All right. Gosh, I just experienced the longest commercial break ever. You didn't miss any scooting. I promise you didn't miss any scooting. So did I miss any scooting? No. No. Just sewing. That's all you missed. That's all you missed. Yep. All right. So now I've got my opening for this is right here. See my opening? Yeah. So I'm going to clip my corners, because that's what you do in quilt world, is clip your corners, so that when you turn stuff inside out, you've got a more crisp corner. But making sure that you don't clip your stitches that are there, because then you're like, huh. All right, and I have a chopstick, or not a chopstick, I have a paintbrush that I use as my turning tool. To get the corners nice and betterer. That's a technical term. Nice and betterer. All right. These actually are not even that bad to turn with just my finger. But we'll get it in there just in case. All right. Yay. Okay, so I just scratched what I said earlier about I'm gonna do it. I'm still probably gonna do it differently on the next one that I do, but yeah, see, look at that. Besides all of the like threads that I have in my seams for whatever reason. Yeah, I probably should have trimmed those before I tried to go so. It's okay. But yeah, so this is what it looks like turned inside out. And let's just check our measurements. It's a tiny bit shy of 12 by 18, but it's okay. It's okay. So now what we're going to do, we're going to close up our gap here that was open. We're just going to fold this over and put a couple clips there. All right. Let's get our clips here. Hold that in place. Just like that. All right, and then now what I'll do is I'm gonna go around the perimeter, and then I'm just gonna do some simple lines as my quilting, and that's gonna hold everything together. I like that. What do y'all think? Do y'all like that? Y'all like that? So that's the front, and then this is the woof woof good dog. So, yay, yay, fun. Yeah, you also like getting moved around on the tripod. That's actually pretty easy. All right, hold on. See, we're not gonna scoot this time. We're just gonna get up. Oh, hey. What's up, Savvy? What's going on? Oh, look at y'all having a little reunion over here. That's cute. Cheating. What am I? Oh, I'm cheating because I'm not scooting. Okay, well, you know, as I step on my cords, I'm allowed to cheat. It's my stream. So if I want to cheat and not scoot, then I can do that. See, and I can look at you in the face and I can say those things because it's my stream. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, I was checking the camera angle in my OBS. That's actually what I was doing. Okay. Yeah, no, to answer your question about am I playing any new games? Listen, I haven't played a video game in so long, like at all. I mean, we played Overwatch a little bit during their season 1 rollout of new Overwatch. But other than that, no, I have not been playing. I've been sewing. Literally, this has been my life, has been upcycling, trying to do a small business thing. Like, yeah, I've been focusing like all of my energy on that and like no energy on video games. I do feel like I need to change that though. saying? What y'all doing over here? Y'all saying something? Oh yeah, thanks, Kim. Thank you. I think this one really turned out pretty nice. Like, I'm pretty pleased with how this one turned out. So, and she wonders why I'm like this to Evidence. Can't say anything because I know it's hesitant feeling. I know y'all both. I'm trying to sew. I'm trying to sew. Y'all are being silly. What the crap just happened? Oh, what? Oh. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. Well, hold on a second. That scared the shit out of me. What in the world? Hold on a second, y'all. That really did scare the crap out of me. All right, let me make this big. Hey. Welcome for the damn raid. The Teal Appeal raided me. What the crap? You know, I saw you on earlier. Okay, so let me explain. This is another thing that will help when I have like one of the chats up on my screen or something. But on Twitch, when people get done with their stream, you can raid into another. I guess it's kind of like the raid trains they have on Whatnot, something like that. But yeah, once you get done with your stream, you can take your community over to somebody else. So that is what that loud noise was the Teal Appeal on Twitch brought her community over to us. So thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I'm Festina / Secondhand Stitches. I have a little bit of a split identity because I have not transitioned my Twitch people to my new rebranded name. But yeah, so welcome to the party. Very, very nice to have everyone here. Oh, look at it says Raider. Oh, that's fancy. When did they add? There's so many things they've added to Twitch since I've streamed. But I see that the people that came in with the raid, it says that they're a raider. So that's kind of cute. All right. Well, yeah, welcome to the party. Like I said, I'm Festina / Christina / Secondhand Stitches. That's a mouthful. I like to sew. I like to upcycle. I like to use secondhand things to make new things. So welcome to the party. I am making kennel quilts for charity, for donation. So that's what I'm working on in my main camera, but I made myself big so that I could introduce myself. So how was your stream, Teal? You're another one that's been streaming. And I just want to call you out and say, here, can we still do shout out? How you do a shout out? Is it still SO? Oh God. Is it still SO? It probably has to do with my bot. Oh, okay. I still have something in here. Okay. All right. Cool. Yay. But yeah, no, I've been peeping you with your streams, and I've been very proud of you. And I'm very glad that you came so that I could tell you that to your face, to your internet face, that I'm very proud that you're getting back in it. See, we old heads, we're getting back in it. It just might take us a little bit. So. But yeah, did you have a good stream? Did you do trash art like you usually do? Oh, I know, Savvy has been streaming. Yes. I'm trying to get back. It's tough. It's a lot. Like, let me tell y'all. And Teal, I don't know if you caught it, but I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. So I have 2 different communities that I'm managing right now, so that's even an extra lot. So I feel you, but it's definitely a different field than it was back in the day, and they've added so many bells and whistles. I haven't even gone through all of the notifications on like my stream manager, my dashboard, because it'll be like, this is new and this is new. And I'm like, y'all doing too much. Y'all are doing too much. So, yeah. I took time off. Picking it back. Yep, picking it back up. Yep. Let's go. Yep. It is nice to see everybody. I mean, it's just like an old family getting back. It's like a family reunion up in here. It's different vibe, a lot of new people, like all my streams. Yeah, no, all of my stream stuff, like my Streamlabs bot, like I don't even know what my like password is to log into all that for all my noises and sounds and all. Yeah, all of that is broken. I turned off some stuff for channel points. Like I just turned it off because I was just like, I can't do it right now. So it is a lot to deal with. If you haven't just been streaming through all the changes, there's a learning curve. So I feel you. I feel you. I'm right there with you. But yeah, I'm trying to, dabble my toe, dip my toe back into it. And yeah, like I said, with my YouTube community too, it's awesome to interact with them as well. So, because usually it's just behind a keyboard on my phone in a school community versus just being live and like getting to know like me as a person. Because I don't know, I mean, it's just a different vibe just in general. So there's a chat bot. Oh yeah, it may not even exist anymore. I haven't even tried to open it, but yeah, it may not exist anymore. We are in it together. We are definitely in it together. And Buttsbot is Buttsbot. Oh man, the people that if you know, you know. And I will. I'm sorry, Twitch people, if you get tired of me explaining stuff. I just want to make sure that the YouTube people are also in the loop. But my YouTube chat, there was this thing back in the day streaming on Twitch where you have this bot called Buttsbot. And what it would do is it would take random phrases that people would type in your chat and they would replace a random word with the word butt. And usually it was something just completely off the wall. And it was something very random that you're just like, huh? But it was hilarious. Hilarious. Like it went down and it came back up, then it went away. And yeah, it was a good time. So, but yeah, we have emotes, from different channels. That's another thing that I don't know if you can do that in YouTube chat. But in Twitch chat, you can do like emotes like from other channels if you have a subscription to it. And subscriptions on Twitch are paid, though. They're not like YouTube subs where it's free. So, yeah. Tell everyone okay. Well, I know it gets tiresome probably for y'all. But again, I just want us to all be together and doing it. And there's a cool guy outside on the road that thinks that they can just play their music loud. One, who asked? And two, get out of my neighborhood. So, I've been streaming for an hour and 16 minutes. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a quick break because I need to hydrate my mouth. That came out way wrong. But I'm gonna hydrate with a liquid. That sounds even worse. I'll be right back. Go stretch. Go do something else. I'll be right back. All right. All right, I'm back. I just had to hydrate. You know, you get to talking for an hour and however long, and yeah, so just had to wet my whistle a little bit, but I'm back. I'm gonna finish this kennel quilt that I've got under my needle over here. So, but yeah, again, welcome Raiders. Yeah, follow all the people. You know, those of you that may be lurking and you don't know who people are, just know we're all badass. We're cool. So you should just follow all of us. Yeah. All right. Let's bring this down. All right. All right, scoot counter, scoot counter. Put my phone there. Scooting. All right. I still can't believe how loud that alert was. That was crazy. All right. So now we have our kennel quilt stitched all the way around the outside. Look at that. Look at that. I really like that. All right, and like I said, one of the rules about the kennel quilt is to not do a whole bunch of crazy like quilting and all that. You got to keep it simple. I'm trying to get all these threads out. You don't want any choking hazards or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I believe I'm just going to go and just do an X. Yeah, I think we're just going to do an X. And I'm going to mark. You didn't scoot while on break, did you? No, I did not scoot while I was on break. No. So I'm going to mark this X with my little chalk. I have a heat erasable pen, but I believe that the ink is like bad or something because every time I use it and then I apply heat, it reappears. So I think that the ink that I've had is just old and it does not work anymore. So I'm just going to use my chalk for most things. All right, that's one side of the X. And then we'll do the other side. First, I got to see where my chalk is. right, and there's the other side of the X. And I could do more, but again, we are keeping things simple. And we are trimming our threads because we are doing good sewing hygiene. So I scooted to the kitchen. All right, one more scooch around this way. How about that? Let's get y'all a little closer here. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, so what about that, y'all? What about that? One kennel quilt done. Like I said, you got your good dog side, and then you got your I'm fancy. Look how fancy I am. So yeah, that's all you do. Now you just make a shit ton more of these, and then you can donate them to your favorite charity, your favorite animal charity. So, but yeah, that's a kennel quilt. Of course, I'll give it a press. But see how easy that was? Scotch, scooch, not to be confused with scoot. Right. You know, because where does it say scoot on here? I guess that would be a negative connotation to have scoot on on the words with all the dogs. Roll over, good dog, sit, play. Yeah. But yeah, so that is a kennel quilt. I like that. I like how that turned out. And yes, I know it's a little rankly. Okay. Again, I'll put some heat on it at some point, just not right now. Because I kind of want to do another one. Let's see if I've got one that would be pretty easy to finish. So you know how I was telling y'all about the Franken batting? See, these are some pieces of batting when I was making book sleeves. I was making book sleeves, so I would have like weird size pieces that were left. So that's why I'm doing my Franken batting thing. But let's see. Let's see how big this piece is. If this piece would be good for... Okay, so like this one's a little bit awkward shaped. So it is not the correct size. So we're just going to have to put that to the side. Let's see. Oh, now there's this one that I did that I can trim down because I think this one's the right size. And this used a bunch of like orphan pieces from my quilting series on YouTube. When I was making quilting blocks and I was making half square triangles and doing things like that. So this uses some pieces from there. But I combined them with this like nautical fabric here. And it has like green and blue and red and all that. And I was like, you know, it's a little weird, but I still kind of like it. So I put them all together, and the seams don't match because the blocks were like slightly different. But again, the animals won't mind that. They won't mind if the seams don't match. You know what I'm saying? Because they just want to be on something that's soft. Because that's how animals are. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to see if I have another piece of Franken batting that is big enough. If I don't, I might have to stop and fix that. I thought that I had combined one. Is this it? Let's see. Yeah, okay. All right, I did. Great for the beach puppers. Exactly. Great for the beach puppers or kitties. Either one. So that one I know is oversized, and my piece of batting Franken batting. We're going to go ahead and trim this up to the correct size. Are we at least at 12 by 18 or close to it? All right, we're pretty close. We're pretty close. Again, you know, this is not the place for perfection. My little bucket of scraps here. All right. And oh, are you a little bit short? You're a tad short, but I'm just going to even it up, and we will get it fixed up. All right, let me get the iron out, since I do still have it plugged in, okay? I still have it plugged in. So hello, beautiful people. How's everyone? What are we working on? Subscribed and thumbs up. Thank you. Hello, Scrappy Crafter. Welcome to the party. Yes. Welcome to the party. We are working on, well, I'm working on kennel quilts. All right, and I'm also scooching over to the camera so that I can explain myself. So, but yeah, I have put together some here. Hold on. Here, let me make myself bigger so I can yeah, scooch counter. Yeah, so as I was telling my folks earlier that I have just some like orphan pieces, some half square triangles, some other things here and there that I'm putting together to make kennel quilts to donate to charity. Kennelquilts.com, it is where you can get all of the information to make small kennel quilts for animals in need that are either going through disasters, things like that. It's been a while since I've donated, and I really just wanted to do something different from my upcycling and make some. So we did complete one a minute ago. There was this one with some scrappy pieces and dog fabric on the back. I didn't trim. I gotta trim my threads on that one. But we're starting on another one with these pieces. Just kind of put them together, and I'm going to get the, oh, I don't want my phone too close to my but yeah, we're gonna make another kennel quilt out of these. So welcome to the party with whatever you are. I'm so fancy with two cameras. Hey, listen, I could technically have 3, but I think that my computer might explode. So I would rather not that happen. And I'll just stick with the 2. But thank you for letting me feel fancy with my 2. But yeah, so I've got this one over here, and yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to press the little block for this second kennel quilt, and then we're going to do the exact same process as before. We're just going to get this flattened out, put on a piece of batting, and find us a backer piece, which I think I already have. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this fish fabric for the backer. And then, yeah, we'll just do the exact same process. Easy peasy. So let's do it. 3, and now you're just showing off. Hey, I'm not trying to show off. Not trying to. I'm just saying that I do have a 3rd camera, but yeah, I honestly don't know how my computer would handle it. I'm just very thankful, and I'm knocking on wood right now. I'm thankful that everything's going well so far. So, oh yeah. Fusible web. I do not use a fusible web on the kennel quilts. The kennel quilts, they're very specific about the about what to use. Like, you can't use flannel because it can get stuck in claws. You can't use cotton thread, cotton, things like that. So there's certain specifics, and I don't know if it specifically says about fusible web, but I would say probably not. Just to kind of stay within the parameters of the rules. I'm not really a rebel when it comes to that, because I don't want, You know, I don't want to hurt an animal, of course. So I want to make sure. Uh, yeah, yeah. So that's, you know, that's kind of where I'm at on that. But oh yeah, you know, they do make those cameras that are specifically for vlogging. You know, now you talk about me being fancy with 3 cameras, you fancy with a vlogging camera, because that, aren't those pretty high dollar? Yeah, they're probably pretty reasonable now, but I feel like they could possibly be high dollar. But again, you know, I've had these same cameras for. I've had this one, my face one. I've had that one forever, and then I got this one later on. But this one's like a Logitech 920 or something, and this one's like a Logitech 932E. It's like got like the wide on it. But yeah, so I've literally had them forever. So, oh well, what kind of range of what kind of range of pricing is that? 100 to over 1,000? This could be any price. I mean, good old Logitech. Hey, you know, I can't knock on a Logitech. I mean, how many Logitech mices have I had? Yes, mices. I said mices. Junk to premium. Yeah, right. Right. No, I mean, I would have to say, like, Logitech has not, they haven't let me down yet. I mean, like I said, this one is still, I got my little blue light. This one still good. I mean, my, hold on. I got my, my gamer mouse. You know, it's Logitech. It's a, G502 Lightspeed. I've had it for a long time. But yeah, you know, I can't complain. I can't complain. So they done me good over the years. $1,000, that thing better run my stream for me. Yeah, no, that is, yeah. But those cameras though, I mean, the big streamers, they get those cameras, and I mean, they're like $4,000, you know. But I mean, the quality of it, I mean, you think that you're in the same room as them. Like, I mean, it's literally top notch quality. So I mean, if you're looking for that kind of quality, then whew, that's a lot. But yeah, no, I'll stick to my Logitechs. Nice the left clicks and nices. But yeah, we have used them. We have had to replace, yeah, the clickers and stuff, but they've held up. They have absolutely held up. Oh, oh shit. Scooch. Scrappy Crafter, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm streaming on Twitch. So I have a Twitch chat going and a YouTube chat. So if you hear me say words that aren't in this chat, just understand that, yeah, I'm not just talking to thin air. Although I could be. You know, that's how streamers do. But, yeah, no. I do have 2 different chats going, so. This one says the lower one. Says the lower one's frequently returned. Ooh, yeah, the frequently returned. Yeah, it's probably not a good thing. Logitech is a good brand. Oh, what's Twitch? Twitch is a live streaming platform. It is, hold on, let me sit this hot iron down. Sit the hot iron down. Let's have a little chat. I just like to make the camera bigger when I'm talking, because I just feel like it's more personable that way. But yeah, Twitch is it's a live streaming platform that a lot of people associate with, like, gamers. Now, I started streaming in like 2019, and I started streaming jigsaw puzzles. I had a friend of mine that had told me about Twitch like years and years and years ago. And she would like do games, and I was like, I'm not really trying to do games, but I started streaming jigsaw puzzles because I didn't really see anybody else doing it at the time. There was like a couple of people that were like across the world that would do it at like different hours of the day. But at the time I was like hardcore into jigsaw puzzles. So fast forward to today, I went from jigsaw puzzles to games to sewing. I streamed on and off, like consistently on and off. I know that sounds weird, but like for about 4 years, I was like trying to stick to a schedule and stuff like that. And then life gets to life and, you know, things change, but I'm trying to get back into it. So I do have a very tight-knit community on Twitch that I still want to be around for. And then I have my new community here on YouTube that I'm also trying to build, because, you know, my goal one day is to hopefully maybe, you know, have a little side hustle, a little business to where I sell my creations and stuff like that. So that's kind of some of my goals that I'm doing. You know, things just change over time, and yeah, so I have my Twitch folks, I got my YouTube folks, and yeah, so hopefully that makes sense and it wasn't too long-winded, but yeah, that's basically what Twitch is in a nutshell. It's so much more than just games now. I mean, people do like blogging, they do cooking streams. I mean, like literally you can think of anything, there's a Twitch stream for it. So yeah, let's start lives. Think it could be fun trying to grow my channel. Yes, hey Twitch people, I just want to let you know that YouTube says hello. So I got Scrappy Crafter over here that says hello to y'all, so y'all better say hello back. Don't let me come through the don't let me come through the camera. I know. All right. Hey, Scrappy Crafter, everybody says hello to you. So, and everybody else that's on YouTube. So everybody is saying hello. Like I said, next time I'm going to have, it would be nice to have both chats on the screen, but I don't know if I can do that. I'll at least have the Twitch chat, because I do know how to figure that out. I'll have one of the chats on the screen so that y'all can see what they're talking about. And when they start talking crazy, you can be like, oh my gosh, what are they saying? So, anyway. Listen, I was being nice. You were being nice. Yes, Savvy, you were being nice to the YouTube people. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. No, I mean, you know, we bring everybody together one stream at a time. I know that's corny as hell, but it's true. It's true. I like it. So, let me use this iron before it tries to auto shut off on me, because it probably will. So, let me scooch back over here and do this. Oh, Scrappy Crafter, I've got somebody in my Twitch chat that is, every time that I scooch in my chair, she is, excuse me, she's counting. I think we're at like 9. Let's see. Don't make me call Tezzy back. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, okay. That you can. It's fine. Oh. But yeah, so she was counting my scooches. But yeah. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. All right. So let's get this trimmed up. We're going to do it again to where we are going to 12.5 by 18.5. Or maybe we're not. Wait, why is that? Oh, that one's short in that direction. Oh, I did not realize that one, it's, okay, well, this one, I didn't make my screen. Hold on. I have to go grab dinner. Have a great night. Hey, you too as well. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for coming by. And I did not make my screen smaller so y'all could see. I apologize. I apologize. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you're at 9 now. Okay. All right, fair enough. Yeah, so I forgot that these little blocks were short. So I'm actually in this small area here. I'm at like 17 inches, which I could probably just still roll with that, and it's just a tad short. I think I may do that because if I try to add something to it, it's already a little bit weird. But, yeah. We will just make it a tad bit short. I don't think the animals will mind too much. So yeah, what I'll do is, since it's a little bit short, I'm going to keep the width a little bit wider. So it's actually at 13 instead of 12 and a half. So we will just leave that as is. And we'll just say that that is splitting the difference. Yeah. All right. Put that there. Let's take our piece of Franken batting. And I may actually have to make another piece to go with this because I did make it wider. Yeah, I'll just do that. It's okay. Turn my iron off so I don't burn anything. Okay. And then if we add this to it, will that get us to 13? Yeah. Okay, so if you missed it earlier, for my Franken batting, what I'm doing is I'm attaching this with a zigzag stitch. I'm not overlapping it, I'm just butting it up to the next one and then zigzagging it, because that is the easiest way that I like to do Franken batting. So, oh, hold on. There we go. All right. So I like to do my let me get my needle in the right position. I like to do the widest zigzag stitch with a 3 stitch length. And like I said, I just butt it up. Kind of like this. And just zigzag it together. All right. So now we'll put that piece that I pressed, lay it down. Let me put a little bit of adhesive on it. I used my basting spray, just a tad, just to keep things together. Keep it together. trim it up just a little bit. All right, and then the backer fabric that I'm going to use is this, like, can y'all see this? Let's see. See, it's just got a bunch of like sea animals on it. I mean, I feel like it just goes with the nautical theme. So we're going to roll with that and get it trimmed up, and then we will do it in the same method as the other one. And since this is directional fabric, I'm going to make sure that it is in the same direction as the lighthouses on this other fabric. All right, now I'm going to trim it up. And then, hey, spam call. Why are you calling me at 8 o'clock at night? No, you are not. Yeah, get out of here with that. Y'all ever get spam calls late at night knowing damn well that the bots need to be asleep? Huh. Don't be calling me. I'm busy. I'm busy. All right. So let's see. Path of least resistance to turn this inside out. We're going to go here and here. And then, so I'm going to sew all the way around, leave this open, turn it inside out, then do a top stitch, and then we'll do a little simple quilting pattern, and then that'll be a second kennel quilt. We got to make sure we go back to our other settings. And let's sew. Although I want to do this with this up versus the other way. Yeah. Batting side down. We're going to do it like this way. And I'm doing a 1/4 inch seam allowance for anybody that may be paying attention to the quilting part of the stream. All right. All right, let's trim our corners. Let's check our chat. Ayo, what's up? Zingy Bingy. Hey, what's going on? I know you're modular. I've seen you go live too. Listen, we were talking earlier about like some of us like old heads that are were streaming like a while ago and how we're coming back and we're like streaming and doing shit. So you were one of them. Like not that I was talking about you, but you're one of them that I've seen come back recently. So I've been talking about how proud I am of all of us and how proud I am of y'all. So hell yeah, let's go. Puzzling before there was right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, like I do think about that sometimes. I think about like um how I was puzzling before. Yeah, like Jigsaw Puzzle even had like a picture on the category. It was just the words. So golly, that's been a long time ago. Cause I mean I don't even know what it is now. Like oh it's like that yellow font, isn't it? I think it's like a yellow font that looks like it's like medieval or something. Dude, I thought of you the other day though because of the puzzle rub. My current streaming effort is like 2%. Oh, listen. Teal Appeal was in here earlier. She raided after her stream, and it's just different. It's a different world than when we were streaming. Like, I mean, there's just like so many bells and whistles and this and that you can do, and they've added so many features. And I mean, I was telling chat earlier that all this, like, there's so much stuff on my stream manager dashboard that I'm like, I haven't clicked on it. I haven't looked at it to see what it is because it's a lot. They doing a lot, and they can just slow their roll. So yeah, no, I completely I feel you on that. Went to gym for the first time quite a while. She must have been super high. Slayed like entire 6 minute. She still got it. She does. She does still get it. And like, I mean, even with all of her health stuff that she's had going on, I mean, she still is puzzling and doing the damn thing. And like, I'm so happy for her. I mean, she's been winning awards and like, I mean, she has really been doing her thing. And I have not been to one of her streams in a long time. Again, life just gets to lifing. And yeah, but that's awesome. That's awesome. A 6 minute puzzle rub, that's pretty epic too. So that is pretty wild. But yeah, no, she's been a rock star, and I'm really glad that like she came in and she was like, I'm gonna try it, and she's kept at it. And yeah, so that's good stuff. I joined the stream during the run and wasn't sure what was going. Yeah, I would probably be a little confused as well, but hey, you figured it out. You figured out what was going on. I do the directional fabric. Okay, I did. All right, so now, oh, look how cute it is on the camera. Love it. All right, so like we did on the last one, I've got my clips here, and I'm gonna close it up with a top stitch and do just a couple lines of quilting, and then this will be another kennel quilt that is complete. So let's go ahead and get this under my machine and get that stitch going. I just want to stop in, say hi, write a bunch of words. I gotta take care of. All right. Yeah, Buzzbot. I don't think Buzzbot exists anymore, unfortunately. I think Buzzbot has been RIP'd, but I'm not for sure. But I just know that, yeah, yeah. So I don't think Buzzbot is around. But either way, hey, Zingy, I appreciate you stopping by, coming to say hello. You know, coming back into the family and all that jazz. But hey, I'll see you around. I'll be around doing stuff. So yeah, I'll see you next time. All right now. Well, that is a thick seam. Probably should have trimmed that a little bit more, but you know, it's all right. All right, and same as before. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks so good. Yay. All right. All right, we're gonna do another stitch right across in just an X shape. Something super simple. Right across there, and then right across the other way. And then we will be done with this quennel quilt. Kennel quilt. Wow. Yeah, words are hard sometimes. And thread comes out of needles sometimes too, so. I saw a meme one time that was talking about me trying to keep my needle in my thread, and it was somebody that pulled the thread like out of their house and down the road. And I was like, oh, that's relatable. Although I know the way to prevent that is to start with your needle inside of your work. So, but sometimes it's not foolproof. Sometimes it still doesn't work. Alright, let's clip our threads, make sure we're not missing any threads, and do an X on this side. where my chalk is. Okay. All right. Yay. All right. If my scooch counters are still here, I'm scooching one more time over here to my camera to make it larger. And I'll show y'all what I've been doing. All right. So, what is that? Let me get my little scissors so I can get all my threads. And make sure I got them all. Let's see. Oh, no. Missing big threads over here. Let's see. Was that good? All right. That looks like that was it. Okay, so this is what we've done. We did this using some scraps, little neutral kind of brownish floral thing, and then on the other side we got woof woof. Pretty cool. I like that. May not match on the both sides, but it matches to an animal that's going to enjoy it. And this is some other pieces, nautical, lighthouses and boats and things. And then on the other side we got the ocean. So I think that worked out really well with the colors. And yeah, so 2 kennel quilts that I'm going to add to. I usually, when I would make them before, I'd make like 7. I think they said it was like 6 or 7 that could fit in a certain like first class package or something like that. So yeah, I'll probably make like 4 or 5 more to go with these, and then I'll reach out to the organizers of the group and just be like, where is the biggest need? And yeah, or I might make a big old batch of them and just then partition them out like that. So we'll see. Just depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. It is 8:08. Been streaming for a little over 2 hours, and that was what I told myself that I was going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. But yeah, I just want to say that I do appreciate every single one of y'all for coming out and hanging out with me again. Like I said earlier, it was not a year between streams, so I'm taking that as a win. But yeah, my next stream is going to be Thursday of this week. So today is what, the 19th? It's going to be Thursday the 21st is my plan. So yeah, that is progress. It really is. I'm feeling good. But yeah, so Thursday, if you want to come hang out, then yeah. And other than that, I will see y'all next time. Have a great evening. I don't know what project we'll do, but it'll be something, you know, sewing related. So anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye.